Hello guys and Nubify here, how are you all doing this evening? We're going to be taking you through the breakdown of my Mesa build for the Tower 4 Survival that was posted about a week ago now, and what I built it around. So let's get into it, shall we? We built our Mesa for the Tower 4 solo around her second ability, Shooting Gallery, and her third ability, Shatter Shield. Shooting Gallery, as you can see, it well, not blocks, it jams the guns of nearby enemies, preventing them from shooting you, which will help. It will help, especially if you have those pesky bombards around. Shatter Shield envelops Mesa in a barrier of energy, reflecting back incoming damage. In simple terms, it makes you extremely tanky, with a starting damage reduction of 80%. We increase that with other mods to give you a 95% damage reduction. We can have a look now what happens if I view it with my mods on. Boom, there we go. The damage reduction and the duration with the range. It's wonderful. Makes Mesa not just press 4 to win, though that is the complete wrong way to play. Mesa is by far one of the strongest tanks in the game if played and modded right. Not saying that my build is 100% correct, but it definitely works for me. So we'll show you the mods I have on in a second. As you can see, I have a 95% damage reduction with a 44.5 second duration, which means for that duration I am in God mode. Coupled with Shooting Gallery and that's duration and range, that will make you incredibly just awesome. Blocking the guns of the enemy, meaning bombards have very little chance to hit you as long as Shooting Gallery affects them, and Shatter Shield making sure that you will survive the hits when hit. So we'll take a quick look at the mods I had on Mesa, and then we'll see why, well, I will explain why I chose said mods. Here we go, we have a lovely selection. It's 4-former build. It's going to need more. I know I don't have max prime flow and continuity. I will get them eventually when I have the cores. Here we go then. I remodded her aura slot. Her default aura slot wasn't good enough for me, so I remodded it so I could fit corrosive projection, or if you tickled your fancy because you're a bit of an energy whore like I can sometimes be, you can also fit energy siphon onto that. With this build and my Exceler slot, I chose to use Cunning Drift for the slide, or more importantly, just the 15% power range, which comes into effect with your Shooting Gallery ability. Prime Flow, standard, if you have it, normal flow, just as good. Well, it's not just as good. Flow or Prime Flow, whichever one you have. Same with Prime Continuity or Continuity. I went for Health for my Mesa. It just works a lot better for the way I like to play. Stretch is debatable. You can switch out Stretch if you want for, when I can find it, the Rage mod. Rage will work incredibly well with this build as well, so you can substitute out Stretch for Rage, and that will give you the ability to convert damage of your health into energy. Again, for you energy whores out there like myself, you can switch it over, and when you start taking health, hit Shatter Shield, reduce the damage you're taking, but also increase your energy. Constitution, because I don't want to be on the floor long enough for a bombard to get off a full set of hits, and it gives me a nice little buff to the duration. Quick Thinking, box standard. I use it in a lot of builds. Some people say that if you use Quick Thinking, you get into bad habits. I actually panic when I've got Quick Thinking on because I don't want to take health damage. Again, there are no right or wrong ways to build it, guys. Build it around your strengths. Build it how you feel comfortable to do. This isn't a definitive way to play Mesa. It's just the way I used it to survive my Tower 4 survival. Intensify, you only need to have 130 power strength to increase that Shatter Shield buffer margin to 95%. So therefore I have a 95% damage reduction when I'm using Shatter Shield. And of course Streamline, because it's streamlined. You can't get away with fleeting expertise because then I'd lose far too much duration. They're the mods, guys, that you requested, and it just works wonderful. Play around with the build, guys. As I say, there are no right or wrong ways to do it. I built it around the survival, and that is what I used to survive. If you have any other questions about the build, please feel free to comment in the section below, and I'll answer all questions, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.